This is a photograph, 1928, of a walking funeral in Newhaven. The people are walking up part of Newhaven Road, which of course was always known as the Whale Brae, because there is a legend, which I'm sure is just a legend, that a whale was dragged up there. I don't believe it myself, because at the bottom on the right hand side there was an inn way back called the Whale, and I think that is why it's called the Whale Brae. Anyway, you can see the procession making its way slowly up the Whale Brae. Slowly, because Whale Brae is quite a steep brae. Now in those days, the people, the men it was, only men were allowed to go to funerals apparently, I don't know why, but they walked behind the hearse to Rosebank Cemetery in Pilrig Street, which is where loads and loads and loads of Newhaveners are buried. So you can see all these men filing up the Whale Brae. The hearse is up at the top at that point. The horse would have to gallop up, because it's up a brae, stop at the top until all the men caught up with it. Now, apparently in those days, my mother said, men absolutely had to wear a bowler hat. If you were going to a funeral, you must have a bowler hat. Now, not all the men had a bowler hat, so they would have to ask around until they could borrow one. Now, my mother told me that the women and children would gather off to the side at the top of the Whale Brae and stand there and watch as the cortege went past with all the men in their bowler hats. My mother remembered being there with her mother many times, and she said, oh, it was a good laugh. What a laugh we had. And I thought, a laugh? But I mean, it's a funeral. I mean, I thought you were supposed to be there to pay your respects to the person that's died. Why was it a good laugh? My mother said, oh yeah, all the women was laughing. Oh, it was really great fun. Well, why? Well, you see, these guys borrowed bowler hats. Any bowler hat. A bowler hat will do. But some of them were way too small. And some of them were way too big. Now, Newhaven's a village at that time, right? And everybody knew everybody else. So, of course, it was great fun as the procession went past. My mother said, all the women would be saying, oh, look, there's so-and-so. Oh, look at that. That's not his hat. Look, he's borrowed that from somebody. Look at that. And there would be this tiny little hat, she said, sort of sitting in the middle of his head. And she said some of the women would say, look at that. It's like a pea on a mountain. Oh, then look at so-and-so. Look at him. He's got somebody else's bowler hat. Look, and it's way too big for him. And it was way down over his eyes practically. Could scarcely see where he was walking. So apparently it was great fun. It was a funeral, but a great fun day out, according to my mother. I don't know at what point women were allowed to go to funerals. Maybe somebody else will know, but I couldn't tell you about that one. This one, as I say, was 1928, and more than that, I really don't know. It was about a guy, Finlay, who apparently had been involved in an accident, and that was the cause of death. But more than that, I don't know.